What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. My name is Brendan. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoy the video, be sure to share it with your friends, family, cohorts. That's another word for friends. I'm not very good with vocab, but welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about the Fortnite storyline. I've been very heavily invested in the storyline since about season 4 when they started it, or season 3 I guess, when they brought in the asteroid. Lately we've been able to find hints for like the following season, and I've been looking around and I can't find anything. I don't know what season 10 is going to hold. And I know we're 74 days away from season 10, but usually there's like hints to what's to come in season 9. I really can't tell at all what's coming. Like in the last battle pass, there was a volcano exploding. So what do you think? By the end of the season, the volcano exploded. So we were able to get a couple hints here or there that would help us, especially in the battle pass, and I'm not getting that. Now I am going to recap what happened last season. So last season we had X marks the spot. That's where we had the pirates and we had the Fire King and the Ice King looking for this chest, looking for this mark, this X somewhere on the map to find this all elusive treasure. And come to find out, this X ended up being in Loot Lake, where they're digging up this base looking thing. Well, it ends up being the vault, where we start getting these rune events where runes spawn on the map and end up coming to Loot Lake, going into the vault, which then in result would either power the vault, not too sure exactly, I think that's what it was. You would power the vault with each new rune, and then with each new rune the volcano would get more unstable. And then when the final rune went into the vault, we then ended up having a live event where we were able to vote on vaulted items in the game and bring one of them back. Now that ended up being the drum gun, which is a very controversial weapon, which it's funny because a lot of people complain about it. I love the gun. I think it's a little too overpowered, but who cares? You're always gonna have overpowered weapons in a video game. So I thought, bring it back. But right after this unvaulting event, the volcano exploded, boom, and then kind of leewaying into season 9 as the volcano is exploding. Our characters in the Fortnite world are running, trying to find cover. They end up actually going into another base hatch thing that I guess closes for a long period of time, because I guess they just didn't know how bad it would be outside after the volcano explosion, I guess. Because in the cinematic trailer, there's a huge time jump. Jonesy ends up growing like a big old beard or something. I mean, that probably took him years. So that time jump had to have been 3, 4, 5 years maybe. And when the new season 9 characters open up the hatch door, they come out and boom, there's been a rebuild of Tilted, there's been a rebuild of Retail, and now that's Mega Mall. I feel like they could have made a better name for that. And then the volcano blew its top off, because that's usually what happens when a volcano explodes. The top pops off, and now they're using that as like a power plant. So there's been a big old evolution on the map, and it's interesting because right now the storyline is just like up in the air. Now the week 1 and week 2 loading screens have been found. I'm looking at them right now. Honestly speaking, it just looks like we'll be fighting. I mean, I really like the female raptor skin. That's actually like dope. And then you look on the one with the blue characters, or the I guess the enemy, from what it looks like, the enemy blue characters. And that's just me going off of just speculation, because we could be the bad guys, and the characters with the blue faces, they could be good guys. I don't know. It could be like the government. Like for some reason they keep bringing back the government of Fortnite. Maybe that's a huge story piece of the story to come. But it just looks like we're fighting, and it looks like it's going to be in the air, because that's what it looks like for season 9. Is it's air travel. You have the wind turbines, you have the wind currents. From what it looks like, there's going to be battles in the sky. But that's about it. There's not really a lot of any hints of what's to come in the future. Like that, this really doesn't explain anything. Now, if we go to the battle pass, which I'll do it right now, I always look at the battle pass for future stuff in the season. I can't really find anything. Like if you start out, it's rocks and it says keep it fresh, you know. Fortnite kept the map fresh by bringing 2 brand new places in, so I get that. And then you got Sentinel, which I think is a dope skin, by the way. And it says a new era rises, which just talks about how the Fortnite world was at this particular piece, and then after a big time jump, there's a new era that has come, and that's a robot chicken. If we keep going through, I can't really find anything that's like a hint to what's to come. So you keep kind of going through. I can't find anything that leaves like just a hint of what's to come. Because when it last season, it was a emoticon of a volcano exploding. Now if I'm looking, here's X marks the spot. That was for last season. That was for last season. Nothing. Express Self Love Ranger. Nothing really. I guess the only thing I can really find is this spray, which is that way. Got a paintbrush. That might mean something, but that might be going back to technique in season 4. I don't know. Hers, a lone force of vengeance. So she might be the bad character of this season. You'd only use vengeance in wording like you're trying to get back at somebody. So she might be the bad character for season 9. Nothing. There's a cone. That means really nothing. The bush peak, not really anything. Nothing. I don't know what that is. Looks like a button or like a vortex or something. And we got Stratus, which is venture into the eye of the danger, which is, from what it looks like, is he's able to actually see the storm, or like the different levels of the storm. That's kind of cool, but nothing about the story. Skeptical, or we're being skeptical about what's coming in season 9. There's a little explosion. Maybe we're gonna have explosion later this season. The surrender. This kind of goes back to the week 1, week 2 loading screens. Maybe somebody who's in a battle is going to be surrendering the white flag because they can't win anymore. So I get to this, which it looks like a little garden shovel you would use, right? Is there going to be a regrowing period in Fortnite? Like, is there going to be a regression in the technology at one point? I don't feel like that's the case, but that might be what I'm reading really deeply into this right now. Because there's nothing that is giving us a hint for what's to come. Demi. Oh, okay, so we do actually have a little hint here. We have Demi right here. If we look at her info, it is armed with the power of the dragon. As you can see, her right arm is missing, but she's powered with the dragon. There's been theories since season 7 about how there was going to be a dragon that comes on to the map. So maybe a dragon comes later. I mean, I feel like I'm really reaching here. There's nothing really in this area here. We go through this. We have the Sentinel Dark, which is also a really cool skin, but I like the chicken looking one more. Then you get to here, which is Vendetta, which is upgrade and override. So maybe he is the main bad character of this season, where he is upgrading his power to where he can go take over this new technology that has come to the map. I'm not too sure exactly what's coming in season 9. If you have any thoughts, put it down below in the comments below. But yeah, usually we get some sort of hints in the battle pass, and I feel like for this battle pass we really didn't get much. So I'm wondering if season 10 is going to be the biggest season ever. I wonder if that's maybe where the storyline ends and a new storyline starts up, like a new book, so maybe like a new map or like a complete overhaul of the map. I don't know. I really don't know, because there's just not a lot of information in this battle pass. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Let me know down in the comments what you think of season 9. And yeah, hope you guys are having fun playing. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Wow, I just said flip side. I'm old.